Have you ever found yourself awake at 2 a.m., tiptoeing across a cold floor just to use the toilet? In many homes across India, this quiet walk has become a nightly ritual. Elders rise not once, but 2 or even 3 times, while everything else sleeps. Sharma uncle from Lucknow, 72 years old, remembers a time when he would sleep like a rock. But now, his nights are broken by urgent visits to the washroom, and his mornings feel heavier than ever. My name is Dr. Meena, and today, let us walk gently through one simple truth. The body after 60 is not weak, it is just asking for new habits. A habit that starts with 1 spoon. Yes, a humble mix from your own kitchen that has helped many elders sleep through the night again. But before we begin, would you mind sharing where you're watching from and what time it is right now? Even one small moment from your day brings a little warmth to ours. And if this video feels helpful, do consider subscribing so we can meet again each week with soft guidance just like this. Because the truth is, nighttime urination is not just age, it's a signal. And once we understand why it happens, we can begin to sleep deeply again. Now let us gently explore the 7 most common bedtime habits that quietly disturb sleep and the simple changes that can bring your nights back to peace. 1. Late dinners, eating after 7 o'clock p.m. Arun uncle from Koshi, 68, loved his dinner chats with family. Their meal often stretched past 8:30, warm sabzi, a little rasam, and a cup of green tea. Yet night after night, he found himself waking at 1, 3, and sometimes even 5 a.m. He thought it was just age catching up. But the truth was gentler. After 60, digestion slows down after sunset. When we eat late, the stomach keeps working while the body is trying to rest. This creates pressure on the bladder, triggers acidity, and disrupts the sleep rhythm. Ayurveda and modern science both agree, your digestive fire, your agni, dims as the sun sets. Eating late forces the system to overwork during hours meant for healing. Arun made one simple shift. Dinner at 6:30, no tea after. Within 2 weeks, he began sleeping 5 to 6 hours without interruption. 2. Drinking water after 7:30 p.m. Kamala auntie from Bhopal believed hydration was key. She would sip water, warm milk, even coconut water late into the evening. But every night, the toilet called at 2 a.m. After 60, the hormone vasopressin, which slows urine production at night, decreases. Drinking fluids after 7:30 overloads the system just when it should be winding down. Even a small glass can mean a full bladder by midnight. Kamala adjusted by drinking most of her water before 5 o'clock p.m. After 6:30, she took only sips. Her sleep deepened. Her mornings felt lighter. 3. Acidic foods after sunset. Maher's auntie from Nagpur enjoyed her tomato soup and pineapple slice each night, but by 1 a.m., she'd be tossing, turning, visiting the washroom. Fruits like orange, pineapple, and tomato lower the pH of urine. For elders, this acidity irritates the sensitive bladder lining, sending false signals to urinate. She switched to steamed lauki and skipped fruit after 7 o'clock p.m. Instead, she took the bedtime spoon remedy. Within days, her sleep returned like an old friend. 4. Just-in-case toilet visits. Savita Joshi, a widow from Pune, had a nightly ritual, tea, scripture, and one just-in-case toilet trip before bed. She never really felt the urge, but she thought it was wise. Over time, her bladder learned this pattern, sending urgency signals even for a small amount. This led to waking up multiple times for only a trickle. She adopted the true urge principle, only go when you feel it. Within weeks, she slept 6 hours straight, feeling years younger. 5. Sleeping in the wrong position. Shankar Menon, a retired teacher from Kochi, had always slept on his back, but as nocturia worsened, he visited a sleep specialist. He learned that back sleeping can place pressure on the bladder, and high pillows can affect circulation, causing fluid buildup in the legs that returns to the kidneys at night. He shifted to sleeping on his left side with a pillow between his knees. Within 2 weeks, he reported fewer wake-ups and better back comfort. 6. Overheating the room or pajamas. Kamala Devi from Chennai bundled herself in thick pajamas and closed all windows, even in summer. She thought warmth meant rest. But each night she woke sweaty, restless, and with bladder pressure. Experts explained, overheating increases blood circulation, making kidneys filter more at night. She switched to cotton clothes, a small fan, and a thin sheet. Her nights became cooler, and her bladder quieter. 7. Using the phone before bed. In Delhi, Ramesh's uncle scrolled through WhatsApp and news till midnight. His eyes tired, but his mind stayed active. Each night, sleep came late and never deep. According to Harvard Medical School, blue light from phones suppresses melatonin, the hormone that prepares the brain for sleep. Less melatonin means lighter sleep and more sensitivity to bladder signals. Ramesh began turning off his phone by 8:30 p.m. and listening to soft bhajans instead. He now drifts off easier and sleeps longer. The gentle spoon before sleep. In a quiet home in Kanpur, Sharma uncle once sat on his veranda wondering if he would ever sleep through the night again. He had tried pills, teas, even stopping all liquids. Nothing worked. Then, during a visit to his daughter's home, he was introduced to a simple mix, just 1 spoon before bed. Not a medicine, not a sleeping pill, but a traditional remedy passed down gently. The recipe: half a spoon of pure honey, 1/4 spoon of roasted methi powder, a pinch of turmeric or ajwain. Blend softly in a ceramic bowl. Take 30 minutes before sleep, without water after. Each ingredient has a quiet purpose. Honey stabilizes blood sugar, calms nerves, and soothes the bladder lining. Roasted methi reduces inflammation and supports the urinary tract. Turmeric or ajwain gently relaxes pelvic tension, eases digestion, and balances hormones. After just 14 days, Sharma uncle woke up only once per night. His wife smiled, saying, "He sleeps like our grandson after a cricket match." This remedy is not magic. It is mindfulness. When taken with care, this spoon becomes a ritual, a sign that you respect your body's rhythm. Not stronger medicines, just smarter habits. Across India, in homes old and new, elders like you are quietly changing small things. Eating earlier, drinking wiser, sleeping deeper. Gone are the nights of cold tiles and dark hallways. In their place, a calm room, a steady breath, and a body that finally rests. We have walked together through gentle truths tonight. You now know that waking to urinate is not just age, it is your body asking for rhythm, for kindness, for peace. And sometimes the answer is not in a tablet or test. It is in a spoon, a story, a shift as small as dinner at 6:30 or a phone turned off before 9. If something in today's video touched you, I invite you to type just one word in the comments: hope. That small word can light a diya in someone else's heart. And if you know someone, your neighbor, your sister, your walking group friend who wakes up too often each night, share this video with them. Let the peace you've found travel gently. If you haven't already, do subscribe, so each week we may meet again with one more step toward better sleep, stronger mornings, and a lighter heart. Until then, sleep well, stay well, and may your nights be as quiet as a temple bell at dawn.